Hey, what's going on, everybody? Charles Reese here. Listen, today I want to talk about the social media platforms that you need to use to build your business brand and your personal brand. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Number one, if you have a business brand, make sure that you understand that you are promoting to the masses. You want everybody to know about your business. You want everybody to know about your brand. You want people to come buy things from you, whether that be a product or a service. So number one, have the mindset of social media is used to reach the masses, to reach the media. It's a way to promote your business in every form of fashion. However, you still have other markets, right? So Instagram has their own market. Facebook has their own type of people. TikTok has their own type of people. YouTube has their own type of people. But you have to make sure that you always are promoting in the way that you are connecting to those different demographics at all times. The main platforms at the basic level that I think that any business brand should have to promote their business is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. You need to at least have those four platforms for your businesses. And they all kind of come together in one. However, don't overthink it. That's one of the biggest things that people have an issue with when I do work with them, is that they overthink everything and think that the person, the content has to be so top tier that it has to go viral every single time. Your job as a business owner, and if you're a marketing person for a business, or for any type of platform that has to do with business, a nonprofit, whatever, that's not a personal brand, those platforms are so important because you can get your message out. Yes, there are different type of demographics to each one of them, but as long as you're making content that aligns with what you do as your brand, as what the brand is, you'll increase it and grow it every time. And the difference between a lot of different brands is exposure. And that's the biggest thing. Don't overthink the content. Don't overthink a lot of it. You have to use all of these platforms to your advantage. And you can post the same content on all platforms. Instagram, as we know, is pictures and video. Facebook, as we know, is text, picture, video. YouTube is video and short video. And you also have TikTok, which is just short video. And using all those platforms is going to be very important because, of course, like I said before, you'll reach every target market, of course. But the other part of that, too, is you're expanding yourself, and now people are seeing you on a regular basis. A lot of people know about McDonald's because they see them all the time. Every corner that you go into, no matter what part of the United States you go to, you can see a McDonald's on the corner. If I see you, every time I open up TikTok, I see you. Every time I open up Facebook, I see you. Every time I open up Instagram, I see you. Every time I open up YouTube, I see you. That's called building a brand. And that can also go translate into a personal brand as well. With personal branding, I recommend the same platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Start with those. And yes, a lot of people do want to start a YouTube channel like I have now. I've been in business and have my personal brand for a while now that I've been intentionally promoting, but at least since 2015, and I'm just now starting a YouTube channel. I've used, my main platform is Instagram and Facebook, and I'm using TikTok right now as well. So you have to use all these platforms to grow yourself and just bring exposure to who you are as a brand, no matter whether it's business or personal. However, with the business brands, that content needs to be directly aligned with the message that you want to put out. If you are a nonprofit that focuses on growing and empowering young men, you need to have content that aligns with that. If you are a business brand that sells medical products, you need to have content that aligns with that. Maybe you need to show the process of you making your products. Maybe you need to show how these medical products are going to help someone in the long run, or why it's important that they need to buy from you and not someone else. And even with your personal brand, depending on what you're trying to do, if you're trying to be a public speaker, you need to have a lot of speeches on a lot of talking on your channels. Like that's the point of using social media to your advantage. And of course, it's not the only way to promote your business, but those four platforms are the ones that I think are so important. And you don't have to have different content for each platform. Every piece of platform that I just named, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, is literally all has short videos. And video is so important right now. Short form video, as well as long form video as well. But short form video is really important right now in any type of video, honestly. The other part of that too is pictures are not antiquated. Pictures are definitely still just as important as video. Video is where you really can connect with your customer or your client or that person that you're trying to reach to really get your point across. That's where you get a lot of your engagement when it comes to video. Yes, a picture is always good. A picture says 1,000 words, absolutely. But also there is such thing as saying 1,000 words too. That's even more impactful. So I definitely want people to understand that Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. If you aren't on those 4 platforms right now, if you think about starting a business or you already have one, you're already behind. And like I said, you don't have to make content to go viral. You need to make content that is intentionally aligning with what you are doing for and what you are particularly trying to promote. If you're trying to be a model, let's just say you're aspiring to be a model. Yes, you can very well do the TikTok dances and do the trends and things that are going on. However, does that align with what you're trying to do? That's not for anybody to decide, but you. Yes, you very much so can go viral for a TikTok video that, for a dance video that you did. But also now you're bringing in that market that loves to see people see you dancing, not people that love to see you model. Now, that does not mean that you cannot have modeling content along with the dance content, but also make sure that there is a balance and then make sure the main thing is the main thing. For me, I have a media company and a consulting company. Yes, I very much can go on TikTok and do some dances or whatever. I will not, but I very much so can. However, that does not align with what I'm trying to do. My job and my passion and what I'm doing is to help promote businesses, is to help businesses grow, is to help reframe the minds of entrepreneurs and other business people and just people in general to be inspired to do what they love to do and to go out for their passions. Yes, I can definitely do all the different things that do not align with what I want to do or what I really want to do, and that can bring the numbers and bring the masses. However, if I am bringing in the wrong market, then that's not going to convert, right? So for me, like I said before, I started my career off with fashion. So dressing, wearing suits, I went viral off that plenty of times. It was plenty of times that I did that. When I transitioned into my business, I had to change the content on all platforms. I still use the same platforms. I still had the same market that I had before. However, I had to change the content to talk to the people that I'm looking for to promote my business and to promote what I do. And yes, I still put things with fashion in all the time. I still dress the way I dress. I still love fashion, all for sure. However, my passion and what I want to do has to align with the content that I put out. I'm not just someone that does fashion. I'm someone that does business. I'm also someone that wants to inspire people. I also want to do public speaking. So I have to align myself I have to make sure my content aligns with what my passion is on the platforms that we have at our disposal. Now, a lot of people will say that you probably will need all platforms. Let's just say Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Snapchat. All these platforms are so useful. Absolutely. But when I say the bare minimum, that's why I said the basic 4 platforms that you need to have is Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Those 4 right now, which are 4 right now, absolutely, you need to have those and be on it all the time. And the main reason why I say those 4 platforms because the algorithms for those platforms are very organic right now. And organic means that it's really based off your following, not based off of the formula that they put into the system to make sure that your posts are seen based off likes, based off views, based off a lot of other factors. And of course, those things are important when it comes to people growing and doing that as well. However, putting out content is just what you need to do. Putting out the content.